Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone? Hello, Dark Poison. Hello, Sergio. How are you? I hope you're good. We have a fun evening lined up today. Hello, TJ. What are we doing today? Today we are watching Chaotic versus um hello JBU. Chaotic versus TJ. I'm here but absolutely will not be when we start playing. Before you go, I have something funny to say. Oh shit. I just shut down Twitch. One sec. Let me open Twitch back up. Um Wait, I can't see it while you're chatting. Hello, Chaotic. So, I have to tell you a really funny story, or should I save it until after the match is over? There's something really funny. Don't let me down. Wait, let me see if I can find it. I'll be wondering. You'd like to hear it now, okay? Okay, wait. I might have to repeat myself because actually I have two funny things. This is what happens when I don't stream every day. I have stuff to say. Let me see if I can find it. You guys will. I don't know if you'll piss yourself laughing, but it's pretty. It's pretty funny. Okay, are you ready? So, are you ready? First, how's the volume? Is the mic and music okay? Can you hear me? Volume all good? Okay, so listen to this. Oh, you can't hear any music. Okay. Well, there actually is music on, but it's fine. It's actually, I'll just put it up a little bit, but maybe it's okay. So, yesterday I went into work. My anchor days are Wednesday and Friday, so I actually don't need to be in on Thursday, but there has been this thing called the All In Roadshow, where the managing partner of the firm, which is Frank O'Keefe, he's like the biggest role that you can have in Ireland. I think that's what you call it, managing partner of the whole all of EY in Ireland. And he was going around all of the different Irish offices, um, doing like a 2 hour talk, and there was a panel and talking about their strategic stuff and I guess what they plan to do in the future and their like all the different companies that we're competing against and business stuff like that. And it was in person, but you also watch it online. And I thought it would be, oh yeah, only a few people get this thing called a golden ticket. So obviously if you hear golden ticket, I'm like, oh shit, I want to get a golden ticket. So you can enter by just filling out this Google Doc. And I thought everyone actually filled this in, and I thought maybe like only some people get this golden ticket. But I found out later no one actually filled out the form. It was actually it was fully booked. The place was fully booked. There was like, I don't know, maybe 200 people. I can't remember how many, but the whole room was full. And of course, who is the last one to come into the room with 200 people? I thought so. It started at 11, so I thought I would be there at 10:59. But then I looked at the thing, and actually you had to be there at least 5 minutes before to get your seat. I also didn't know that it was seated. I thought that we were going to be standing. So I get there. I'm running down with the partner from our floor. the strategy and transactions partner, and he's running down the stairs, and I'm running down the stairs behind him, and I'm like, oh shit, he's running for this thing, and I'm running behind him. But that's good, because at least I'm not the only one that's rushing, and he is an important person, so it's fine if I'm there at the same time as him. Well, we get there, and there are no seats except for beside the partners. So obviously I'm not going to sit there. So I'm walking, and it's so awkward because everyone's sitting down and we're waiting to begin this thing, and I'm looking for a seat, and then these two women start going like this to me. They're like, come over here, like not saying it, but just going like this in motion. But I obviously don't think that they're talking to me, even though they're looking directly at me, because why would I be sitting there? So I thought there was someone behind me. So I was looking behind me. There was no one behind me, but I was like, oh, they're probably talking to someone else. So then I'm still like looking around, and I'm just like lurking around for a bit. And then I like walk back, and then I walk back forward, walk back, and then I walk forward again, back into their eye vision. And then they're like this again. And I'm like, me? And then they're like, yeah, come over here. And I was like, shit, I don't want to sit there. I was too scared. Like in front of the whole thing, in the front where all of them have reserved seating. So then she's like, sit over here, even though there's half an eaten chocolate covered rice cake on the seat. So I was like, well, obviously that's someone else's seat. And then on the floor there are some speaker notes, and then beside that there's another reserved seat. So she's like, okay, sit there. And then another partner comes in, they're like, no, sit in the middle. And then I'm like flipped around on these seats with all the partners, and then they're like, thank you for your help, we'll move you in a second. So then I realized that they actually I see the camera people in front, and they actually want to take a picture, but they don't want to have an empty seat. So they're using me to be in the photo. And I thought I was going to be in the photo. Anyway, I ended up, then two other partners come in, and then, so I'm sitting on someone else's seat, and then they kick me out, and they're like, go to the edge, go to the front, beside the managing partner. And then they take the photo, and I'm like, oh my god, and look at the photo. You guys will piss yourself laughing. I saw it today. My friend sent my coworker sent it to me, and she was like, wow, you really did win the golden ticket. Look at this. What am I doing there? Why am I in the photo? This is the managing partner. Oh, this is just too funny. Like, all the most important people in EY in Ireland are there. And I'm the first one that you see. And I'm wearing like the brightest blue thing. It's just too funny. Out of all the hundreds of people that could have been there, it had to be me. Like, it's just too funny. It's just too funny. No, I have to show you all the other photos. So this is EY Ireland managing partner. It's just too funny. Like, wait, let me see if I can I see the post? I want to see. Okay, it's just this one, but TJ, thank you for gifting a sub to Governor Julio. No, I think it's easier if whoa, I don't want this. TJ, thank you for gifting a sub to Dark Poison. Hello, Mascanosa. Wait, I want to open image in new tab. What am I doing there? Why am I there? All of these people are managing partners. Like, this whole row. Wait, I have to show you the whole row. Sorry, not all of these. All of these people are partners, and that one is the managing partner, the one that I'm next to. It's just too funny. Look. Why am I there? Why am I there? No, I can't. Oh, it was just too scary. And then after they finished taking the photos, I ran out of there. I went and I stood. I mean, they actually took a bunch of different photos, so he obviously chose the one. Actually, this is not such a bad photo because I think there might have been some worse photos. Everyone's smiling with their mouth open. In some of the photos, I was smiling. They took like 10 photos, and in some of them, I was smiling with my mouth, but then I got so nervous, and I was like, "Get me out of here! Why am I here?" I was like, "No, I don't want to post this because I didn't want anyone to look at this and be like, who is that? Like, what are they doing there? What? It's so embarrassing." Oh no. Yeah, well, the girls don't, the other women don't have a suit jacket, so I don't need to have a suit jacket. And my outfit isn't much worse than theirs. I mean, but it's so weird. Anyway, that's the funny story that I had to tell you guys, because that, and then I have something else to tell you about my league match that happened. No, I do not see myself as a managing partner. Definitely not. My priority right now is to pass my law exam, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Repo says, my first day in the senior leadership team. Managing partner who? Hey zombie. Work is actually, well, I had a really, really bad day today actually. And I'm happy that it's the weekend. I'll tell you guys about it later, but for now we have an important match. Wait, I need to put in the, actually I'll just make this smaller because I want to have, oh no, I'll just move this somewhere else. How could this be done? Oh, I can put this, that doesn't look so good. Okay, I'll put this here. No, I'll put this down here maybe. Yeah, that's fine. That is sad to hear that you had a bad day. It's okay, everyone has bad days. I'm happy to stream. But we're gonna be watching Chaotic versus TJ. I'm gonna do a prediction. They're playing a long game. I think 1 hour on the clock, or is it 1 hour and a half? Name the prediction. Who will win the Darling Showdown? Oh, 60 plus 30. Okay. 1 hour and 30 seconds increment. Chaotic. Or will it be a draw? I'm gonna put it on 20 minutes. Here we go. I am happy to see you also, zombie. Farnsley, hello. Also, I've given up on my whole not drinking anything but water because I woke up late the other days and I gave up on my whole... While they're playing, I have to tell you another funny story. Okay. Have they started? Predicting and then leaving soon. Okay. Oh, 13k for Chaotic. Okay. Big bets. Are we doing more multiple choice questions between moves then? Oh, we're not. Oh, multiple choice. Oh, you mean law stuff. Early morning, not for you. No, early morning is not for me. But I will get back into it. I just had a very bad day. Yesterday, I went to... I have so much to catch you up on. I haven't seen you in a long time. Yesterday, I went to a small concert. Okay, they've started. How do I watch? Can I not watch? Oh, watch here. Okay. 4K on TJ because he gifted me a sub. Oh. Adriana! What? Hello! What are you doing here? You need to tell me you haven't called me yet. You need to tell me everything. Shout out to Adriana Palau. You said that you would tell me everything. When are you gonna tell me? Come to Valencia. I'm actually coming to I'm coming for New Year's. I'm coming to it starts with an A. It starts with an A in Spain. Alicante. I'm going to Alicante. Okay. Alicante, yes, Owen. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Alicante. So maybe I can see you close to that. Dirkia! Thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. Even though this happened at... Wait, this happened at the start of the month? Yes, I'll be in Alicante. Maybe we can meet. I'll be there for 4 days. Are we there yet? Are we there? Oh, well, we're quite... There where? There where? Where are we? Oh, you'll be in Peru. Oh, okay. Partner Plus. No, this is the final month. If we get it this month, then we've hit Partner Plus. So this is the final month. Actually, maybe I should put it. Yes, we will make some plans. I will message me and we will figure it out. Final month. Anyway, we haven't been analyzing. Well, they've only started. So, Chaotic has played E4 and TJ's playing Sicilian. Oh, he is spicing it up because usually he plays Caracan. Don't be fooled, they're hustlers. Anyway, apart from the funny photo thing. Let me tell you what happened on Wednesday. So, on Wednesday, I was in the office. 15k on TJ, 13k on Chaotic Chess, 340 on Draw. Bye, I'll see you later, Adriana. Thank you so much for coming in. I mean, they have 1 hour on the clock, so it's going to be a long game. They should be thinking. Let me tell you what happened on Wednesday. So, on Wednesday I was at work, and then the girl that sits next to me said, oh, we have finance managing, lecture. Lula! Hello! Hello! Who are you? What are you doing here? Hello. Good to see you. When is your next stream gonna be? Shout out to lovely Lula. Lovely skinny Lula. Shout out to Lula Robs. I only come on Twitch to see you. Well, hello. I never post on Instagram, so that's, I guess, how you found out. Because I was like, what? You're never here. Hello. We're watching a game versus Chaotic Chess and TJ, and I'm telling you guys what happened on Wednesday. But wait, what? Oh yeah. So on Wednesday, 33k on Chaotic. That's a lot. I had work, and then the girl that sits next to me was like, oh, we have a lecture later. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot the lecture. So the lecture is always from 6 to 8 if it's after work, and or on Saturdays it's from 9 to 11. So 6 to 8, and it takes me 1 hour to get home, and we finish work at 5:15. So I have to watch some of it on the bus, and they take attendance. So if you miss, people can be notified of that. Although I don't know how true that is, because I don't know really if they actually watch that, if they see that. He should probably take with the night. I mean, yeah, he will take with the night, I hope. In my corporate girly. Well, wait till what happens. So I'm on the bus, watching. I started watching the lecture. So all I'm thinking about is getting to the lecture, and I always, I can never follow what's happening, because it's so complicated. I mean, I'm just like, I don't know anything that goes on. I'm not educated in business. I didn't study it, so I don't really know any of the language that they talk. I don't know how to do accounts or any of the stuff that they do. So I'm always really freaking out during these lectures and trying to catch up. And every time I try to work something out, they've already moved on. So my head was all in this. My head was all in this lecture. And I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and I put it on Forest so that a tree can grow while I'm concentrating. Thank you for the hype train also, by the way. I appreciate it. And wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah. At 7:45, I get a call. And thank God I'm on my desktop computer, because I was going to go on my work computer where WhatsApp is not connected, so I wouldn't have seen that I had a call because my phone was on silent, so I didn't see it on my phone. And I see on WhatsApp I get a call. And then I start panicking. I'm like, no, I have a league match. The league match started at 7:15. It's 7:45. He called me at 7:45. The captain called me at 7:45 asking, where am I? And it was lashing rain. There was a storm. So he thought that I was like, something had happened on the way there. And I'm like, shit, I completely forgot I had a league match. And it's 1 hour default. So I have to be there in 15 minutes. I have to be there in 15 minutes. So I was like, I'm not going to make it. It's like really far away. It's like 40 minutes away with public transport. And I was like, shit, I have to get a taxi. So I was like, oh no, I'm not going to make it. He's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm in a lecture, but I'm actually at home. Well, I'm in a lecture at home, so it's not technically incorrect. And then I'm like, shit, I'm going out the door. And then my housemate is like, is everything okay? I'm like, no, I forgot I have a league match. And this is really important, because if we default on one of the boards, we get -1. If we default on one of the boards, we get -1, not 0. So that they punish anyone that defaults. So he's like, do you need a lift? And I was like, no, you can't. It's so far away. It's a 30-minute drive. And then he's like, no, don't worry. I have nothing else on. So thank God for my housemate. My housemate zooms us over. It takes 30 minutes, maybe 30 to 35. We end up stopping because a train is passing by. So that wasted like 5 minutes, and that was actually really bad. I got there with 5 minutes to spare. 5 minutes before I default. I have 35 minutes on the clock. I have 35 minutes on the clock. My opponent has 1 hour and a half. I don't know who my opponent is. I just got his name. Everyone, I'm drenched in water because it was raining. The door wasn't opening. The door was locked. I had to knock and ring the bell, and no one was opening it. So rain was pouring all over me. I come in, I'm like, I'm so sorry, I was so flustered, but people are playing chess, so they were like, all like, what the heck is this girl ruining the, taking away the silence. So I sit down, don't know his name, he writes his name on my score sheet. I don't know what his rating is, and then he plays the Dutch. So I play d4, he plays the Dutch. And guess what happened? I ended up winning the game. I ended up winning with 30 minutes on the clock. I blitz out all my moves, but I found out later that he's actually 1700. So that would be really bad if I ended up losing that game. But thank God I won. Our team won. And I was just so stressed that I was going to default and then the team wouldn't have won. Actually, maybe they still would have won, but we would have, or we could have drawn. No, we would have won because actually we won 5-2, I think. I think we won 5-2 or 5-3. Anyway, that was... You're so strong. No, it was actually probably kind of pure luck because he ended up just missing one move, and maybe we'll get a chance to analyze the game if I find it, because I have so many. Look what I have on my desk, just loads of chess games all over the place that I haven't. It is actually Berserk. It's even less than Berserk, because with Berserk you would have half the time, but I had 1 hour less almost. This is actually, and the last league match that I have before this was also a Dutch. So both of the games I won against the Dutch. The other one was kind of higher quality. Oh, here's the game. Okay, yeah, here's the game. If we get a chance, we will look over that. Okay, let's see what has happened here. So he took back with the pawn, knight f6 attacking on e4, and Chaotic has defended the e4 pawn. But it is much easier to berserk in classical because you just have to play a few fast moves and then you can gain loads of time. Hello Goku, how are you? Which opening did they play? Sicilian. Sicilian was played. Okay, TJ is looking to trade knights. Also, yesterday I went to a small concert to see. She's a very small artist, but I really, really like her. She has the most beautiful voice I've ever heard. It's really soft and sweet and lovely. She has this tone that I have never heard. Well, I mean, I guess most artists have a very unique voice, but hers is really, really, really lovely. And I got her vinyl. I got a signed vinyl. Look. This is her. It's her EP, so there's only 6 songs on it. But I definitely recommend that you check her out. Laura Alden, and she's so lovely. And I also ended up getting a picture with her. I mean, there weren't many people. It was very small. It was her first ever headline show, actually. It was her first ever... it's her first tour. And her first concert was in Dublin. And the first time I saw her was like 4 years ago. She was busking on Grafton Street, where most artists start out. Dermot Kennedy also started off on Grafton Street. She was on Grafton Street, and I remember I think I was coming home from a lecture. And I was walking, I was kind of in a rush, and then I passed her and I just hear Cosmic Love, and I didn't know about that song actually before, and that's when I really started becoming a Florence and the Machine fan, is after I heard her singing that. I knew about Florence and the Machine, but not I wouldn't say I was a fan. I liked their music, but I didn't really know what other songs they had. And then I heard Cosmic Love and I was like, oh my god, her voice is so wonderful. And then I just sat there listening to her the whole time, and she was just singing, and I was just like right in front of her just listening to all her songs. And then later I went home and I searched the song, and I told my housemate at the time, I was like, oh my god, I just heard this girl, she was singing the song and I didn't know what song it was, and I was like trying to recall the lyrics, and then she's like, that's Cosmic Love by Florence and the Machine, and I was like, oh my god. I'm so happy that now I know what that song is, and then I became a really big fan of Florence and the Machine, and now I'm going to Florence and the Machine concert in June. She's coming to Limerick, of all places. She's also going to Dublin as well the day after. But ever since then, I was following Laura Alden. At the time, she was actually called Emmeline Gracie because she changed. Her real name is Laura Alden, I think, but she had a stage name and she changed it, and she's been changing her brand a few times. But now she is actually performing. She's doing a tour around Ireland and the UK. I still remember vividly the first time I heard Florence and the Machine. Which song did you hear first? Do you remember? Sam Castles. Anyway, I definitely recommend that you check her out. Oh yeah. I mean, when I heard that, I think I heard that in a song, in a movie. I can't remember what movie it was. It was probably like some Christmas movie or something. Or maybe it was like an old British movie. Not old, but like a 2000s British movie. Okay, Chaotic is thinking here. What is he gonna play? Either he will go here. Well, actually, this is kind of a waste of a move because of a6. Maybe he'll play bishop e3. And then he can play f3 as well. Oh, mainline here is bishop g5. Okay. Oh, he took the knight. Sam, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Nimoronic. I don't know why it didn't come up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so was wondering why White was thinking for so long in a well-known theory position, then check the times. Yes, so Chaotic and TJ are playing a very long game, classical game. Oh, actually that brings us to 64, which is the perfect number for chess. What did Chaotic do? He took the knight. Oh, is that why you gifted? No. Yeah, gifted subs don't count. Only your own subs. No, Twitch Prime also doesn't count. Prime doesn't count and gifted subs don't count. Good that it was a small concert, so at least tickets won't be 300. I actually did pay 300 for an Adele concert ticket, and I don't regret it. It was a really great concert. You're not getting my hard-earned money, only my free Twitch Primes. Well, anything is appreciated on this channel. The main thing that you guys give me is your time, so without that I wouldn't have anyone to talk to. So I appreciate you giving me your time. Okay, so he's thinking, I guess he has to decide if he's going to castle queenside or kingside. I think he will castle kingside. I mean, he could castle queenside. The b file would kind of scare me. Remember, it's never too early to start a pension. That's actually funny because Someone did bring it up to me last week, starting a pension. And then I was thinking about the meme video that we had. No, I didn't show them that. But I think the government is that reminds me, I actually have to check. The government is putting everyone in a compulsory pension or something like that. And that's why someone brought it up, because we didn't have that before. Most I've paid is 500. 500 for what concert? Here in Canada, we have the CPP, which is taken out of every paycheck. What does CPP stand for? I think starting from January, we will also have the same, and it will be taken out of every paycheck. We also have a private one, but I haven't signed up for it. Because you can't access it until you're 66. And right now I'm not earning enough to once I start earning more than minimum wage, I will look into starting a pension. But right now I need to use up all my money. Canada pension plan. We will start having an Irish one, I think, starting from January. Kendrick Lamar. Where did you see Kendrick Lamar? I'm not really a huge fan of his music. I mean, it's fine, but I wouldn't say that I even know most of his stuff. I just know the main one, Not Like Us. Oh, and Humble. Oh, he's actually born one day after me. 17th of June. How many llamas do you think are named Kendrick? Why llamas? That's such a random question. Oh, you saw him in Vegas! That must have been a really nice concert. In Canada, you can use your pension for a tax-free deposit on your first home purchase. But why would you have to pay tax on a deposit in the first place? Oh, and then you can say this is Kendrick Lamar. Okay, that's a good one. I'll give you that. Not bad. Okay, so Chaotic decided to play bishop e2. And now TJ has played e5. d6 might be kind of a weakness. Unless he ends up playing d5, which would be really good. But he can't. Can he? Yes. No, he can't yet. Okay, so e5, and after this maybe d5, but he still needs to castle, so maybe bishop e7 first. Let's see if he does play this. This isn't good. Why not? I guess you can take and then take on d5. Okay, so d5 here isn't good. He needs to develop his bishop after this. This year it's a concert in LA first and then Vegas for other reasons. What concert are you going in LA for? Or to? Pension contributions are pre-tax money, not post-tax. You can reroute, say, 100k of pre-tax money into a pension account and can be withdrawn with no penalty if used for a home purchase. Oh, that's really nice. I'm not sure if it's the same in Ireland, but that would be cool. Oh, you're going to Sabrina Carpenter. Are you a Sabrina Carpenter fan? That's gonna be a really nice concert. Two of my friends went to her. And they said that the crowd wasn't great. But maybe US crowds are different. They saw her in London. Not a fanatic. Also, did you guys see that Ireland beat Portugal in football? Can you believe that? Cristiano Ronaldo was in Ireland playing against Ireland. It's too funny. I actually didn't know he still played. Yeah, he got a red card. It's too funny. And, well, I think it's actually really hard to play with an Irish crowd because they're so mean. They started just booing him. Black has d5 here. Are you cooked? We were just looking at d5. d5 is actually not a good move because... after white castles, after d5, the problem is that bishop here. And you're not going to be able to... I mean, you can try, I guess, to defend it, but your king is very weak. He plays in Saudi League now. I don't know how he hasn't gotten injured. Also, I got look what I got for my joints. Boots were doing a sale, and then I saw this glucosamine, and I saw joints at the top, and I was like, "Oh my god! To support collagen production for healthy cartilage. Why haven't I been taking this since my injury?" You take them every day. Do you think it makes a difference? Because that's wild. Why haven't I been taking them? This could have helped. This could have helped me not maybe tear my cartilage. I do jiu-jitsu and my joints. Well, it's too late for me. I hope that they regenerate. But why did no one tell me about it? So, if any of you don't know about this, I didn't know about it. Apparently, these help you regenerate your cartilage, which is kind of wild. So, glucosamine is a building block of the cartilage and is naturally found in the fluid surrounding the joints. Our max strength glucosamine formula also contains vitamin C, which supports collagen production for healthy cartilage. Cartilage helps reduce friction and acts as a cushion between the joints. Crazy! And you just take one a day. And this is a 6 months worth of tablets. I'll be running in no time. I used to work in Boost. Did they try and upsell you 3 for 2? Well, every Tuesday, maybe you know this. I don't know if it's the same in UK, but in Ireland we have a €12 every Tuesday deal. You take 3 or 4 tablets a day. Are you allowed? Anyway, this was €12, and usually it's I think it's 30 something. So we got like half. I also got a water bottle for my housemate because she lost hers. And I also got eyeliner, and I also got some hair mousse. So it was a successful boot spree, but these discount things are not very good because I end up just spending more than I would otherwise. Hello, Artisan. I am not playing currently. It's TJ versus Chaotic Chess. Moose hair. Moose for my hair. I got this, which actually isn't. I heard that it doesn't have good reviews, but I since moving back from Germany, I don't have any hair products because I couldn't bring any of them back with me because of liquids. So, this is supposed to hold curls, and I have really, really curly hair. But it doesn't last because I don't have any products. But now maybe tomorrow I will have super curly hair for my stream. So the plan is, actually I'm going to ask you guys for advice because I don't know what to do. And I am... Okay, Chaotic has just castled. He only has 37 minutes. TJ has used only 1 minute so far. Well, I guess a little bit more since you get 30 seconds after every move. But tomorrow there is a National Arbiter training course. How can we help you? Well, I'm getting to it. So tomorrow there is a National Arbiter course, but this is the first weekend in a while that I have to just do whatever I want with it. There is a storm on right now and the weather is really bad and it's going to be raining the whole weekend, so I can't go out. But I was going to just stream and study and relax and not think about anything other than just relaxing. Or I could do, because next weekend I'm playing in a tournament, and then the weekend after that is the weekend before my exam. My exam is on a Monday on the 1st. When's the next course? I don't know when the next course is. Probably next year. The storm has turned everyone on the roads into fools. Oh, one guy actually today almost got... one guy on the bike almost got knocked down, and he was shouting. He was like, "Watch where you're fucking going!" And he started like really shouting at the driver because he almost got killed. I don't know when the next course is, but it's €80, and it's just 2-day intense course where after that, if I pass the test, another test on Sunday, I will be a National Arbiter, which would help with our chess point business because then we could get, when I'm there, we could get the games FIDE rated. But I also just want a weekend to myself, and I don't know if I should do this course and get National Arbiter title, or... Because I don't really want to be an arbiter, but it would only be for this business. And the other two people that we run the business with, one guy can't do it. And then Alice is away this weekend. So I'm the only one that can really help out. So should I give up a weekend, which is not a big thing to give up? Or should I be selfish and stream and study? My mother and sister and cousins and her kids are stuck in Cork Airport today. Supposed to fly at 3:45, I think, and flight still hasn't left. Yeah, there's a really bad weather warning. Do you have more time to yourself in December? Short pain to free up more time later. The only thing... Okay, I'll do a vote. Before I make the poll, I'll just explain everything. Wait. Okay. Okay. Should I become a national arbiter, which would help my Chess Point, which is our chess events business, get FIDE rated games, or because if I'm not national arbiter, we would pay someone to help us get national arbiter. Or should I stream and study? I won't be streaming if I do this course. And another thing is that it's €80, so I would also be spending time and money doing this when I could relax and not go through another exam. Arbiter is kind of a judge, so you should probably do it. What? Do the course? Why are you guys doing that to me? Do you get a gavel and get to say guilty? No, unfortunately. Although that might make me want to do it. Couldn't you get it expensed? Well, the business is currently at a very big loss. Probably for the next month we will have a big loss. That reaction means you shouldn't do it. Which reaction? Go busking. Well, if I could sing, I would definitely go busking. Oh, it's actually kind of far. The National Arbiter course is in Colchester A9 Dublin on 15th and 16th of November. It includes a short module to train people to run live boards. This module can be done on its own for €25, but is free for National Arbiter course participants. As places may be limited, those who express interest should enter to secure their place and receive an email with notes on preparation. It might even be too late. But if I fail the course as well, there's nothing I can do about it. If I pass, you will reimburse me. Oh no. Oh no, don't do this to me, Dirk. But if I fail, then it's a lose-lose. Is the course very difficult? I don't know. I mean, it should be straightforward enough, but it seems like you don't want to, looking for excuses. I mean, I feel like it would be good for the Well, I should pass it, really. Craig is also doing it, who runs Sligo. We have two people voted, 1-1. On the bright side, if you pass, you do know how to correct claims in your own games. Training as running live boards is included for free in the National Arbiter course participants. Anyone who wants to attend the running live boards module only on Saturday 15th from 16:15 to 17:30 can do so for a fee of €25. To secure a place, those who have expressed interest should now please pay online or inform us if they do not intend to participate. Participants who did the course before can pay the reduced rate of €40. Training course to fulfill part of the requirements to become a national arbiter. 2 arbiter norms are also required. Oh, wait. 2 arbiter norms are also required. An FA course is envisaged in 2026 for those who already have the NA title. NA course first time, NA course repeat, NA course expression of interest. Being an arbiter seems like a lose-lose. You go to tournaments, don't play, get shouted at. Why do you get shouted at? You're the one doing the shouting. Okay, so after Chaotic castled, TJ played bishop e7, and now Chaotic played bishop g5, so developing the bishop. Chaotic has only 31 minutes. I don't know, I think... It's only part of the requirements, so... Yeah, I think I'm not going to do it because I will need 2 arbiter norms, which means that I would have to go to 2 events and get the norms, and I don't see when I'm going to do that. Although, actually, if I'm going to be doing this tournament every Thursday, then I could get my norms pretty easily. I don't know what to do. I don't think... I don't think you need a rating. Don't do it. You don't seem that interested. Relaxing weekend is better hectic times than doing something potentially tiring. But it's potentially useful. Short-term pain for long-term gain. I don't know. Do you need the norms before? No, not before. I mean, the course is tomorrow. But to get the full title, I will need the norms. But the other thing is that this business isn't... Take the weekend off, you probably need a well-deserved break. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Lucanian, advocating for my... for my resting health. Can you decide on the morning or need to book tonight? Yeah, I can decide in the morning, but it starts in the morning, so I will need to decide pretty soon. Finding someone who suggests the break instead of this course. Well, the other problem is that if I do this course, I will be probably needed more often in the business, and I don't want to be I don't want to be relied on too much. Okay. Knight takes e4 is on the cards for black. Knight takes e4. Well, do you think knight takes e4 is a good move? I also don't want them to be annoyed at me for not doing it, but also they're not able to do it too, so... On that, take the weekend off sounds like it's not right for you right now. Yeah, I mean, But will I be able to enjoy the weekend with the guilt hanging over my head? Knight e4 is not a good move. Why not? What can white play after knight takes e4? Chaotic is really using up his time here. You'll have the darlings in time to study, yeah. I'll have time to study. Either way, it's not going to be relaxing. Either way, it's going to be studying or studying. Studying or studying. But studying for something that's more useful is probably better. Although they're... Look! It's too... I won't do it. Knight takes e4, bishop takes e7, knight takes c3, bishop takes d8, knight takes d1, bishop e7, rook e8, bishop takes d6, knight takes b2, looks fine. The chance will come around again. Thanks, Canyon. I will take that advice. Are you tired? Do I look tired? Or do I sound tired? Do I give off tired energy? I'm actually not tired, but spiritually I'm tired. I'm also just perpetually tired since I was born, I think. Wait, let me see. So knight takes... Oh, also it is white move. But let's say if they did it here... Actually, bishop takes e7 isn't the best move. The best move is to take here. And after this, then you lose this pawn. So just knight takes e4 is actually the best move. But if you would take here, then we have a series of captures. Wait, do you take... Okay, actually taking here is fine. Also, another thing is that I left my umbrella at the... I left my umbrella in the club where I played the league match on Wednesday. And there's a storm tomorrow. So if I want to get my umbrella, I have to go through the storm without an umbrella. But if I don't have an umbrella, then I won't be able to go out in the storm. So there's a big dilemma there. Should I go to the club in Dunleary, which will take me probably like 40 minutes to get an umbrella back? Aren't umbrellas bad in a storm? Is it better to not have an umbrella than have an umbrella in a storm? I think it's better to have an umbrella. Although it's true, I have gotten my umbrella turned inside out many times. Last time I used an umbrella in a storm, it destroyed the umbrella, so your umbrella's probably best left at the club. The wind will take it with you. Yeah, you're probably right. You'll feel like Mary Poppins. No, but if you control the wind and you put it against the wind, it actually does help. Okay, so Chaotic decided to take the knight. Mary Mrizi. Control the wind, I into Greek god. No, but you know what I mean. If you feel where the wind comes from, you just put your umbrella on the side that it's coming from. That's what I do in the mornings. Come on, TJ, use the time. Well, to be honest, if you know what you're going to play, I don't think you need to use time. I think you can just make your opponent use more time. White to move now. Maybe if I were TJ, what would I do? I would probably double up on the D file and put pressure on the D pawn. Bishop c4. Yeah, I also like bishop c4. Bishop c4 and bishop b3, and then you stop black taking control of the b file as well. Isn't that a thing for classical? Top GMs going through the first 20 moves of theory. Why do they take so long? Wait, isn't that a thing for classical? Top GMs go through the first 20 moves of theory. Why do they take so long? Do they? Usually? Well, okay, 20 moves they probably do think like, but the first 6 moves or so, I mean first 10 moves they play really quickly. Oh, you're asking, sorry. Oh, why do they take so long? But do they I don't think they take that long. I think it depends what game you're asking because yeah, sometimes an entire game can be just prep. But I think the only times people think during the opening is when they're surprised that, or they feel like their opponent has prepped something special and they need to figure out what to do. But most of the time, if both are well prepared, they'll play pretty quickly. My England language no good since I'm from Cork. Hello, that moral guy. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. Black never got out of prep in this game. Let's have a look. I know the H file. Oh, I mean, okay, he has 1 hour 33. Oh, I have my can. Well, it's not really. Yeah, wild. I'm doing well watching Nashville chilling in the hammock. You're not in a hammock, are you? That sentence can be read in many different ways. You're watching Nashville. You sleep in a hammock? Really? What? Also, I think hammocks are really uncomfortable. I don't know why people feel like they're comfortable. Do we believe that Sam Castles? Do we really believe? I always twist around and get crumpled up in a hammock. They're not comfortable for me. Also, aren't hammocks outside? I thought it was snowing for you recently. Or it was really cold. Okay, so Chaotic wants to trade everything. I don't know why. Bishop here, queen takes. I guess then he might play against the d pawn. You still won't ever bother to prep. Prepping is important. But it's mostly important so that you have an idea of what to do in the game. But if you already feel like you're confident enough in your openings, then you don't really need to prep. How has work and life been this week? Well, you missed the beginning, but I'll tell everyone who wasn't here at the start of the stream the funny story that happened at work. Overall, the week has been really good, except for today. I just had a really, really bad day today. And I think that's because I got out of my routine, but I woke up kind of late. I also was supposed to go into the office, but it was raining so badly, it really put me off, and I came home quite late last night after the concert. So I was just being like, what am I doing? Why am I in this company? And I don't know what am I even training for to be something that I don't really see myself passionate about? But I've only been there 2 months, so we'll see how long I last. Anyway, yesterday we had this big like they called it the All-In Roadshow, well, where the managing partner goes around Ireland and talks about the EY strategy and all the exciting stuff coming in the company and things like that. And I come in late. I'm the last one to come in. Well, actually, me and this other partner are the last ones to come in. And there are no empty seats. So 2 people go like this, who are actually partners, and I didn't know about that. And 2 women are like, telling me to come over. I obviously don't think that they're talking to me, because why would they be looking at me? So I go back, and then I come back. Because I still can't find a seat. And then again, they wave to me. So I ask, is it me? And they're like, yeah, come over. I sit beside them. Then another partner comes in. I'm actually taking their seat. So I have to move again. And then I'm sitting next to the managing partner. And they take a photo. And this is the photo. Wait, I X'd out of the tabs. Let me just get it back. But out of all the people in the whole company that could have been standing next to the managing partners, next to the managing partner and all the biggest people in this company, it had to be me. Look at that. What am I doing here? Why am I next to these? Why is it so zoomed in? Why am I next to the whole front row? The second the picture was after it was taken, I left. I ran away, and then I stood over there by the wall, and then they brought a chair for me, and I sat beside someone else. So that's how work was for me this week. Up and down. Let's hope on Monday when I go in, no one recognized that photo. I was stressing out. I was like, why am I here? I don't want to be here. And it always happens like that. It always happens when the people that really want to be recognized and want to be known. Oh, so TJ didn't want to trade. So he actually played Bishop A6, which is a really nice move. Ooh. The engine did not like this move. I guess he is pinning himself. Yeah, I'm not the tallest. I'm wearing the biggest color, like most um, eye-catching color in the photo. But sorry, what I was saying is that there are some other graduates that would have loved to be in that photo. Like there's one guy that's going to be running for Prime Minister in Ireland soon. And he is all about getting recognized. And I am the last person that wants to be recognized. I just want to hide away. The only reason I signed up for that was because I wanted to get free food, and I got free lunch. So it's always like that. The people that don't want to be noticed. Great move by TJ. TJ's playing a wonderful game. It looks like bring your daughter to work day. It looks like bring your intern, or like shadow bring, yeah. Or it looks like I'm the assistant or something. Did that partner realize he was standing next to a champion? I don't think he would care. Why did the music stop? Okay. Vibrant. Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. Vibrant. Self-pinning the knight ain't the greatest. I guess c4 and the knight c3 back will be fine for white. What should black do here? Find the best move for black. Hello, Dr. Zeus. You didn't get a notification. No. I put it up on Discord. So you should have got a notification from Discord, or did anyone else get a notification from Twitch? Yes, d5 is the best move. d5 is a great move for black. I would have thought those corporate environments would have loved chess masters working for the team. Well, I think that's why I got the job. They do I think they do like it, but I also think that it just sounds better than it is. Replace the blue top with white or light color and you'd look a natural fit in that picture. So I don't look like a natural fit in that picture? Hello, Kaijudo. Okay, good that the notifications aren't broken. Some high heels. I will not be wearing high heels. I am just fine with my runners. I do wear runners to work because comfort over anything else. Stills. It's important not to trip up, you know. If I was wearing high heels and then I fell in front of them, that would look worse. When you get your paycheck, you'll be happy again. That's true, and then I will spend it all again. What are we watching? We are watching TJ versus Chaotic Chess. They are playing a long game. That's true. No pockets is the worst thing. My pants didn't have pockets, so I had to hold my phone around. And that's why I had my hand behind my back, because I was holding my phone. And I didn't want to have the phone in the photo. Okay, he played queen c7, so he didn't go d5, which is actually the best move. I think I will wear heels for New Year's, though. I want to get a really nice pair of heels for New Year's, so that's the next thing that I want to get. I have the top that I'm gonna wear for New Year's, and I need to figure out what pants I'm gonna wear, and what shoes I'm gonna wear. Should have watched me get destroyed by CC. My chest has been broken lately. No! I'm sure it hasn't. You just need to get back into it. No dress even for New Year's. Look, Some people like wearing dresses. I prefer not wearing dresses. Although I do, look, I don't mind wearing a nice dress, but I just have the most amazing top. It's so beautiful. When I saw it in the shop, I was like, I have to get it. It's perfect for New Year's, and it's exactly what I would, what, it's not, the best feeling in the world is when you see something um that you don't even realize you would like. Sorry, not that you don't even know you have been missing, or that is perfect for you without um thinking about it. Like, it just comes to you. And I was like, shit, I have to go and try it on. And then I tried it on. I was like, no, I like it so much. Female clothes are the worst. No pant pockets, no dress pockets, but a man has pockets and everything. My boots. Your boots have pockets! My pants, my shorts, heck, they probably have socks with pockets. Boots with pockets? That's kind of weird. A colleague of mine who never wore high heels wore them when we had work meetings in the Netherlands because everyone there is tall. I have worn heels before, but they're just, there's just no point. Boots are pockets for your feet. Okay. I guess you can use your socks as pockets if you put your phone like in the socks. You can't believe what? I mean, most of the pants that I wear have pockets. But yeah, the odd ones, the work ones often don't have pockets, which is kind of weird. That's true. I guess when you're going on a run, a lot of people do that. Can you believe after all that crap? What are you talking about? Okay, so Queen D2. So he wants to double up, and TJ has played Rook D8. Chaotic is very low on time in comparison to TJ. All pockets are super small. No, I think pockets here are normal sized. Oh my god. Alright. Well, you had your chance to speak. I figured the Irish used pants like the British, but I guess not. I figured the Irish used pants like the British, but I guess not. Pockets on pants would be redundant. What are you... What? The Irish use pants like the British, but I guess not. Pockets on pants would be redundant. I don't know what that means. Meanwhile, my girlfriend is like wearing pants 5 days a week is not unique enough, so she goes in long skirts like twice a week and sometimes dresses as well. She is comfortable wearing them. She is not comfortable driving in them, but still does it. Oh, okay, got it. Wait, in the UK, pants is underwear? When driving, do you take off heels or what? Drive shoeless. Well, I don't drive. I wish I did. I will do my driver's license soon at some point. Oh, okay. I have heard that, but I just say pants is for trousers. Convinced by social standards because it was colleagues of her who resulted in her making that change. Her colleagues told her that she was wearing pants too many times, so she had to change to skirts and dresses. If anyone ever said that to me, I would probably consider quitting the workplace. Nobody is important enough for to spend 20 minutes doing makeup. I would refuse heels 100%. Well, with makeup, I think it's more of a confidence thing because I do like wearing makeup when I want to wear it, but I don't feel pressured like that I have to wear it, and I don't feel like you need to wear it in the workplace. But when you do wear it, you do feel a little bit more confident, so it's nice to be able to do that. But that's the same like with guys shaving, I guess. And I think it's more of an effort to shave every day than and to maintain a clean facial hair than putting on makeup. Just that she sort of comes in similar looks every time or something like that. Okay. I think a lot of people come in. I don't think that's a problem to come in with a similar look or even the same like outfit changed around. A lot of people do that on purpose so that they have less choice. Don't the main business people just have like two actually all the same outfits for every day so that they don't have to think? Or once every 2 days. But I'm sure there is one guy at least from my work that shaves every day or once every 2 days. You're a software developer. Chaotic is down to 13 minutes. It looks like your last job was military. Whose last job? Owen. A guy braided his beard and stopped cutting it. I have seen people braid their beards. Can we blame Chaotic's time management on the storm must be giving him a lag? Is there a storm in the UK as well? Okay, Rook B1. I do want to see C4 and knight C3 because this knight isn't doing anything. And I guess he moved this rook because he wanted to get out of this. I need to get some water. Oh, actually my water bottle is over here, but I think it's empty. Okay, my water bottle is empty. I'm just gonna fill it up. Could hardly call it a storm. The game you linked. Where did you link it? Did you put it on Discord? Okay, here. Every night this week. Can you see this game I played? I've not played a lot of actual chess, only 92 games, but I play a lot of puzzles. Well, do you know how you can get the game analyzed? Chess.com Diamond. No, even better than Chess.com Diamond. Why aren't the names coming up? I was just trying to think if there's a break. I was just trying to think if there's been a break in the rain today, and genuinely I don't think there has been. It's probably been raining nonstop. Yeah, here as well. I went to grocery shopping today because I needed to get food. And I almost got blown away. Tier 3 sub, yes, Dr. Zeus is right. If you subscribe to Tier 3, not only do you help the stream get Partner Plus, but you also get a full game analysis. So you are white or black in this game? I may have a troll answer for game analysis. Okay, what is your troll answer? You're white. Well, in my place, it was a nice day today and astonishingly warm. It's warm in Germany! I moved to the wrong country. I moved back to rainy Ireland. But you know what? No, the rain I can deal with. The worst thing is that the sun sets at 4:30. How is that even possible? 4:30. That's so early. It's been calm and sunny. It's been calm and sunny in Scotland today for some reason. Oh, that's nice. I wonder, is the storm going to be coming to you? You missed Maiden 1. The streamer is making a series of videos about game analysis, so submit your games. Wait, why is this a troll answer? Okay, finally! Finally you got a checkmate. But what was your answer? Okay, I will say one thing though. Your game was okay. It was good, I mean, it was fine. But what should you play here? White to move. Only O and D. Yeah, Queen of 7, made in wood. So, I don't know how many puzzles you do, but this is a very basic checkmate. So keep doing those puzzles. Queen 8 for the memes. I would hope that you wouldn't do that. Here we go! D5! Beautiful move! D5 is a great move by TJ. Well done! Chaotic is down to 10 minutes. The dog days are over. Great move by TJ. Even Dr. Zayas saw that. Dr. Zayas, you have seen many wonderful moves. Your puzzles are excellent. My last over the board game, counting for rating kind of hurt. Oh no. How many points did you lose? Yeah, C4 would have been good. Instead of Queen D1, C4 definitely. And then bring the knight to C3, bring the rook. Maybe you can even do a chaotic rook lift. He didn't play this very ambitiously. Okay, so after D5 he took the pawn. What do we think about this move? I mean, I guess the eval bar already tells you, but it's not good to allow your opponent to get two central pawns like this. And the open c-file. This looks really, really good for black. You need to keep your pawn there. This is actually a very hard position. Although, if black ever takes this, even if it is a free pawn, the black's pawn structure becomes much worse. So it's actually better to sacrifice this pawn than take the pawn on d5. Not so many, but my opponent found a brilliant move that cost me rook. Ooh. That's sad. Run from your children, from your sisters and brothers. Okay, so TJ is thinking whether to take with the rook or the pawn, I guess. I hope he takes with the pawn. I almost hit 1900 on bullet, but my work internet is getting worse and worse. 1900 bullet, that's pretty good. What's your peak? Yes, peak bullet. You can have it all if you want. Wait, I'm gonna need to call my friend for a second. My coach told me this tactic can be spotted by someone around 1700 rated. I'm 1640 national rated and 1751 FIDE, so I don't know if I could have spotted it. I mean, whenever anyone says this is a whatever ELO tactic, I don't know how much I believe in that, because when you're playing a game, you're in such a different mindset than when you're doing some puzzles. So I don't think it's that straightforward. I mean, think about all the top players. They always miss sometimes simple things. And they could be 1000 raid tactics. Let's shame Owen. Well, look. I think the more puzzles you do, the less likely you are to miss them. But... but also, if you don't see them, that doesn't mean that you're a bad player. You just need to not... It also depends how much time you have as well. You would have thought black would pre-move. Yeah, I mean... Well, look, this is very tempting because you get to double up for free. So... Rook takes looks tempting. The only problem is that now your pawn structure is ruined. So, yeah, you definitely need to take with the pawn. I'm gonna be back in like 2 minutes. I just need to call a friend for 2 minutes. All right, I am back. Sorry. What did... Oh, he did take with the rook. Okay, that's a big decision. He thought a while for it, and we'll have to ask him why he decided to do that. Yeah, puzzles are easier to find when you know that you should be looking for them. I would have thought black would oh, sorry, I already read that. Someone's chess coach was like, if I tell you there's a tactic on the board, people play about 500 elo stronger. Yeah, but sometimes there's not always tactics on the board, and sometimes you're looking and there's nothing there, and then you make a move because you think that there's a tactic, and then there's not a tactic, so actually it could also make you worse. You probably would have taken with the rook. That's interesting. Well, this is the thing, is you always want to look at the long-term changes in the position, or if there's a trade, what trade benefits your position more. If it's a big short-term gain, then you can go for it. But in this case, rook takes, it's not a big short-term gain, because the queen, once the queen moves out of the way, and even if you do double up, this advantage of having the two rooks on the open file isn't as big of an advantage as having the two pawns in the center like that, because you just control the whole position with two pawns in the center. We will look at the game that I played in my league game this week, and you can see how strong the pawns in the center were. But I wouldn't know whether I prefer double rooks or good pawn structure. Well, it depends how good the pawn structure is, and this pawn structure is beautiful, especially paired with the two bishops. And also, your rooks on the open file aren't guaranteed to stay there forever, because white can always just play, well, I guess first the rook has to move out of the way, but then after, the bishop is protecting d1, so white can always just bring a rook to d1, and then once the rooks are traded off, even if you do play rook to d2, I guess I would play c4. Oh, and then you lose this pawn, I guess. Well, that looks like it's actually not that good. And after this, oh, okay, find the best move for white here. Yes, well done, knight e4. Knight e4 is a really strong move, and then you ruin another set of pawn structure. Now the king is also weak, and even though black is a pawn up, the pawn structure is not great. So rook a1 is also a good move. Knight e4 is a bit more forcing. So knight e4 is a bit better. Hello, Owen, how are you? You had a lesson. How did the lesson go? Did you have a special topic? Do you know what I'm gonna do? Maybe I'll go to the cinema tomorrow. Maybe I'll go to the cinema on my own and see a movie. Let's see what's on in the cinema. Okay. Wait, did Chaotic Chess play rook? No, sorry. I don't think he did play this. So I think we're here. Wait. Oh, he did play rook e1. Well done. That's an excellent move by Chaotic. Good job. Do you want to see a special movie? There are some movies that I want to see, but I don't know. Or maybe I'll go to the gym. Gym is probably better. Yeah, I want to see that one. I want to see the Jennifer Lawrence one, but I don't want to see it alone. I want to go with a friend. Some French and Rosalie lines. That's nice. You're going to be using it in Kilkenny. Wait, which section are you playing in? Let me see what movies are on. Wicked is also... I really want to see Now You See Me. Bit off Masters. I would love to see Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Let me see. Where... It's on tomorrow! Now You See Me is on tomorrow. Should I go? No, I can't go alone. I can't go alone. Okay, TJ is now thinking for a bit. See, this is the problem, is that there's no clear way to improve the position, whereas with your 2 pawns there, it's very easy to play and it's very hard to play with white. So you actually get 2 things. You get a better position and you make life hard for your opponent. But in this case, this is actually a little bit easier now to play for white, because white has clear targets, which are these pawns. TJ regretting his decision. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see when he comes in, and we'll ask him if where he went wrong. Why not going alone? It's more that, well, I prefer watching movies with other people to share the experience. But I don't want to waste the opportunity of watching the movie with someone else, because I did one time see, my favorite movie is Babylon, and I saw it in cinemas, and it was just such a great experience seeing it. And then I watched it again because I wanted my friend to watch it, and I wanted to watch it with them. And I did not enjoy it because I knew everything that was going to happen, and I couldn't enjoy it with the person. So I like having the first experience with whoever it is that I'm watching it. So maybe I will go to the gym. In Singapore and Malaysia, people going alone for movies often, but in Europe that seems less popular. I would go if it wasn't such a big movie that I want to see. If it's just a random movie, then I would go alone. But I've been wanting to see this for a while. And Patrick and Caitlin are coming over next week because we're playing a tournament over the weekend. Should I have chocolate? It is 8:30 p.m. I already had one today. I have some dark sea salt chocolate. Yes or no? Should I have chocolate? I went to watch the Paw Patrol movie with my young fella last year, but I never go to the cinema. Are you gonna stream with the gang? Good question. I won't be streaming the tournament. Well, these are not after 8s. No, you should send the chocolates to me. I'm gonna have bad dreams, haven't I? I'm literally eating chocolate ice cream right now, so I can't tell you not to eat. I had a chocolate ice cream yesterday! Did you finish Killing Eve? No, I didn't. I didn't finish it. I watched only 1 episode. Okay. I'm gonna have half a square. Half a rectangle. Thanks, Jojo. I do really like this move. I like the idea behind it. But black has the nice move here. What should black play? You're going for chocolate as well. Go for it. Good night, Jojo. Thanks for coming in. I'll see you around. Have a great weekend. Well done. Bishop g5 is really good. Bishop g5 is a great move. Okay. Now, this is actually a really, really nice plan for black. Can anyone find black's plan? Please do your best and find black's plan. It's a really, really, really nice plan. How can black make the most out of this position? I need to hide these chocolates because I'm going to eat them all. Queen a5 attacked the rook. The rook is already defended. Come on. You guys can find it. It's a very, very, very subtle and nice move. TJ played bishop g5. Good job. So after queen f3, who can find the best move? Come on, I believe in you guys. It's not an easy move to find because you have to find the follow-up move. So this is a move that helps you play the next move. Come on, darlings. Find the best move. So we have this position right now. It's not easy, but tell me a move that you would like to play but can't play, and then you will be able to find it like that. Bishop d2. Well, bishop d2 is fine. It's just attacking the rook and the rook will move. It's not bad. It's fine. It's good. Okay, what move would you like to play but can't play? Rook d2, then there's knight e4, I think. You're so close, Cinema! As black, yeah. Yes! Well done, O&D. G6 is the best move here. G6 and then f5. Isn't that such a beautiful idea? And then you have all of these pawns working together and you really limit white's pieces. G6 is a beautiful move. It's so subtle, and also you can maybe bring this bishop in. After f5 you can bring it back to g7 if you want to fianchetto it or something. But g6 is such a nice move because it just links all of your pawns together. So If TJ finds g6, I will be very, very impressed. But that's how you find ideas. How would you love your position to look like? What is your dream structure? What's your dream plan? And then this is so clearly the way that you want your pawns to look like. You want them to be side by side like this. And then once you see that, then you think about g6. And also another thing is that g6 stops knight e4, because after knight e4 there's a fork. So you also stop your opponent from getting the plan that they want. You have a chess book and none of this is explained. None of what exactly? Is queen a5 bad? I don't know if it's bad. Let's see. What's the problem with it? I guess, are you threatening anything? Because queen takes here, you're not really threatening anything. Black moved. Okay, he played bishop h4. Okay, that's fine. Chaotic is down to 5 minutes. Hey, Lamprocles. Hard luck today. It's a very strong tournament. Oh, today was the last round, I guess. I'm so sorry about that. They should have 30 seconds increment. Oh, that's okay. Let's all give Lamprocles a round of applause. He just finished the World Amateur Chess Championships. In Serbia. And today was the last round. Really, really, really tough tournament. And it's never nice to finish on a loss, but well done for playing in the tournament. Oh, yesterday was the last tournament. Oh, yesterday. Oh, I thought it was today. Sorry, I didn't see. You're back home today. Oh no. I'm sorry. That's okay. But well done for doing your best and making it through the whole tournament. Pick my opening. I am not playing right now. So I'm gonna refund you. Can I refund you? Fine. I'll play a game and I'll play the perk. I don't know the other opening. How does the Mises go? Keep it! Okay. D3. D3 move 1. This time I had only 3 out of 5 out of 9. Next time it will hopefully be more again. Well, it will definitely be more. Also, I think people are just getting better and better at chess. And I think ratings are not very accurate. Okay, I'll play a game. Okay, so Chaotic wants to trade off rooks. I'll play a quick bullet game. We're actually oh shit, I want to play my... I should have played my knight there, actually. They played the perk. We got both. Okay, let's take that. Oh, that's actually, yeah. Hanging. No! Well, look, I need to get a win, so I'm just gonna play one more game. Oh shit, bishop takes f7 work there. That's also a free pawn. I need to get a win. Oh, I should have played the perk. Oops, I forgot. Hi, Fiedler. Oops, that would not. Oop. Wait, everyone was playing so fast. That rook was hanging. I even attacked that rook for a reason. Sorry, I played bishop g7 for a reason to attack that rook. We actually need to get back to. Ooh, this. Shit. Why did I do that? I don't know. No, I'm mad. Okay, let's just go back to chaotic. Anyway, let's see what happens. So after bishop h4, sorry, after rook d1, TJ took the knight. Chaotic took back with the queen. And then they're gonna trade rooks here. So maybe this will actually end up being a draw. Did people predict draws? Any good games from today to check out? I haven't watched. I haven't looked at them. Okay, they've traded. I predict this is gonna be a draw. Okay, well, very obvious what he's threatening. He's also threatening this as well. Is he gonna... Oh, sorry, he's actually threatening to win the piece. This is a very hard move to deal with. Wow! Queen a5, beautiful move. Okay, who can think how can white stop this? Who can tell me? How can white stop this? What's the best move for white here? Tell me. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Queen e3, yes, queen e3. Best move. Oh, f-pawn, that's interesting. I guess if you push... Oof, actually that's not good, why not? I guess queen here is very strong. Why is... Oh, queen here, you cannot save the bishop. Look at that, you can't save the bishop. Queen e3. Will Chaotic Chess find queen e3? Do you think he'll find it? Oh, he didn't find it. Queen d2 is very strong now. Will TJ find queen d2? Queen d2, and after you defend, then there's queen e1. This bishop is really strong. This bishop is really passive. Queen d2. Oh, this is gonna be a huge move if TJ finds it. He has 22 minutes. He needs to really think here. Oh! I hope he finds it. Not that I don't hope Chaotic loses, but I hope that it would be a very nice move to find. I mean, also taking this pawn is good, because if white takes it, then queen e1 is going to be mate in two, so he can also take the pawn. Taking the pawn is good too. You're lying, Wilkie, yeah. You jinxed it. It would be great, but it wouldn't be great for Chaotic. Who's rapid rating? I guess this is classical rating. I don't know if it's much different to the ratings that they have right now. Oh, okay, he's got a lot of time, but at some point, maybe I should do. Well, I can't do a prediction because I've already done the other prediction. Do you think he'll find it? Oh, those are rapid. Will TJ play Queen D2? See you go cool. More than usual. Okay, I don't know if that's good or bad. If all the streams are usually unentertaining and this is bumping it up, or if this has just been an overwhelmingly entertaining stream. Oh, one person says no. Okay. 2! You guys don't believe in him. I'm gonna vote yes. I think TJ will find it. Yeah, but this is just a counterattack. If they take, then he's gonna have checkmate. This is a big moment. 3 people think no. 2 people think yes. I think he will find it. Oh, you backed him to win. I mean, if he doesn't find it, he could still win. He didn't find it. Damn! He didn't find it. I mean, if he didn't play Queen D2, then taking this pawn would have been better, but it's fine. Okay, Queen F2. Okay, he can take this pawn intermediately and then trade queens like this. Check is better than a counterattack. Well, a check is technically a counterattack. Okay, most of you thought he wouldn't find it. Am I predicting queen takes? Well, I guess he's thinking about it. I guess if he takes, then he can still win the pawn and then defend it with g5, so that's still possible. I think he should take this pawn. Now I maybe will predict a draw. No way he takes the pawn first. Why not? Why is that so hard to believe? So what? Can't see the pin. What pin? You mean this one? I guess here he'll have to trade and then come with the king. TJ is now going to be a pawn up. But this is his extra pawn. Or these two are his extra pawns. Still could be a draw. The perk of taking the pawn first hasn't unlocked yet. When does that unlock? What level? That's a funny thing to say. 1400. Okay. Look at that! Let's go, TJ! Brilliant move, Artisan! You were wrong! I'm a believer that people have higher abilities when they use the right questions. Coach is happy. I'm happy that TJ did that. But Queen D2 was an easier move to find than taking that pawn. I think he just asked himself the wrong questions. You're pretty good when you cheat online. I mean, that's pretty weird to cheat online. I think that's a very strange thing to do. This looks like a draw now. Black is a pawn up. C5. Beautiful move. I think Chaotic Chess's time is going to haunt him. It's not going to be good. Ooh, C4. Do you know why that's not a good move? Can anyone tell me why C4 is not a good move? Definitely not because of that. C4 is not a good move because all of these pawns are on light squares and you have a light square bishop. And Black's plan is very easy. Oh, he didn't take the pawn! Here, White should have taken the pawn. When you're down in material, you want to trade pawns, not pieces. B4, excellent move by TJ. Excellent move by TJ. Now this is a straightforward plan. This is a very straightforward plan for Black now. But you can't put the bishop on e4. Eventually, you're gonna run out of moves. Eventually, you're gonna run out of moves. Black has very easy position. You can't hold on to these pawns and also protect these with your king. I know, it's crazy. I mean, I actually don't think it's resignable yet because anything can happen. But it's not looking good. Okay, TJ played g5. Very straightforward from black. Chaotic is down to 2 minutes! Okay, king f3. I guess they can both. This is a nice endgame to watch. I don't think it's that straightforward, but I'll see if they... Is Mr. Jones a beer? I don't know, wait. Is it? It's also a movie. Mr. Jones refers to a few drinking beers. I don't know. Okay, this is just game over if he finds this route. Prediction? We actually have a prediction on. We have a prediction if TJ or Chaotic is gonna win. He found a bishop c8! Beautiful move! Beautiful move! Hello, welcome to the channel. Thanks for the follow. And now the bishop can't go to e4 either to stop the bishop going to f5. Oh my god. Let's see if he can convert this. Do you run the bishop to a4? I mean, sometimes there are tactics like this where you try to push your pawn, but in this case it doesn't work because the a pawn is protecting b3. Excellent move! Bishop c8 is an excellent move. Oh, the white bishop. I guess you can go there, but... Oh, wait. This is actually not good. This is not good. So, actually, this is a good suggestion. So that white tries to go here. So in this case, black has to stop the king going to d5. Ooh, Chaotic played king f3. Bishop c6 would have been actually a really good try to get the king to d5. Anyway, bishop f5 looks really good. You're mostly thinking of protecting the pawns. Yeah, but you're only going to protect one pawn because you can't protect the a pawn. Okay, king e5 is also really good. Sorry. I better not lose my points. Well, f7 is hanging. Oh yeah, f7 is hanging. Still, I don't know if that matters so much. And all of black's pawns are in dark squares, so white can't get to them. Moving on to better things. She moves in her own way. Okay, he took in king d4. Oh! Look, maybe, you know what? Chaotic still has some chances. Let's say he makes a waiting move. After king here... Oh, the problem is that this pawn is hanging as well. And then you have two passed pawns. I see bigger L and I backed that. Okay, so king e4 was played. King b2. Guinness hat! 30 seconds increment. Where is my Guinness hat? Okay, let me see if I can find it. Wait, what just happened? Why did he play f3? He's just giving away a pawn for free. That's a very strange move. Oh, found it. So about you. F3. God, I don't know if TJ is gonna win it anymore. I'm wearing. I'm gonna have to ruin my hair now because of you. Because it doesn't fit on with my clip. Woo! That's a sus looking in. It's also broken. I have to get a new one for St. Patrick's Day. Okay, I don't know. TJ's not gonna win this anymore. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna win this anymore. That F3 move was so suspicious. It's not easy for white, but maybe he can try. Oh, I guess he can actually go this way. Never mind. Oh, sorry. This way, never mind. Sorry. I'm actually stupid. Oh, this is an intense game. Yeah, time is a big thing. Wait, what did he do? Oh, sugar, he played... No, not King E3, no! No, King E3 is not good. Oh, no. He's thinking to defend this pawn. Okay. Take me on. This looks very scary. Yeah, good move. Bishop b7 is an excellent move. Ooh, 20 seconds. Well, now you don't save any of them. I mean, let's see. Maybe... You never know what can happen. Okay, I mean, now this pod is going down. Okay, he wants to take another one, sure. You can take another one. Damn, King E3 was just too passive. From Chaotic. Okay, TJ also has so much time. The king move was too unchaotic, yeah. Hello, 16th century man. There's no stalemate, unfortunately. Oh, he can actually... He could checkmate with a pawn if he played king b3. King b3 and c2. Nice mate. All right. Okay, I'm going to show him this first. I'll work my way back. This hat is falling apart. Oh, hard luck, Chaotic, and well done, TJ. That was a really, really good game. That was a really good game. The underdog won. Oh, hard luck, Chaotic. You put up a good fight, but time was kind of against you. You spent a lot of time. 51.1k go to El Figo and 3 others. Only 340 predicted draw. That actually was a very likely result as well. Alright, I'll wait for TJ to come in and then we can look over. Where do you feel you went wrong, Chaotic? Hello, TJ. Well done. Excellent game. So I'm just gonna work backwards, but here, see, I mean, everything is winning here, but you have a really nice move. You have mate in 2 moves. Really pretty finish. The opening went fine. It was actually near the end of the middle game. When he threatened mate, queen e1 mate, you played the wrong move. But a lot of the times, there's actually a lot of good things to look over. So I'll start with this though. Mate in 2. There's a really, really nice move here. Yeah, king b3. King b3, and after, the only move white has is h4, and then you've got checkmate. So that would be a really nice checkmate. Doesn't matter really, but just wanted to show you something nice. Nice mate with pawn. Okay, so let's begin from the beginning. Are we ready? Okay, so the opening went well. I guess here, taking this knight is not necessary this early. So the main move here is actually bishop g5. I was thinking that you play bishop e3, but this is actually not that popular. Oh, sorry, because of knight g4. So this is what I play a lot online, and it doesn't always go so well because of knight g4. So you can play bishop g5 first, and then after h6 you can actually take this knight and ruin black's pawn structure, and now black can never castle. Well, I guess they can castle kingside, but it's gonna be a very weak king. My goal from as soon as he only had a light square bishop was to move as many pawns and pieces on dark squares as possible. Yeah, and Chaotic, you need to put your pawns on the opposite color than your bishop. Anyway, let's just move forward because e5 was a great move. Bishop e7 was really good. Yeah, and here, if you're okay with giving the bishop for the knight anyway, then definitely do it early on when you can guarantee a pawn structure ruin or breakage. So earlier bishop g5 would have been better. But here you don't need to rush to take. You can just wait. Oh, I guess, sorry, maybe he's threatening this, so you can play queen d3 first, and then you can double up and put pressure on the d6. Yeah, you went for really quick trades. You wanted to trade everything. So bishop g4, you went for a trade. TJ didn't want to trade. Bishop a6 was a really good move. Yeah, and now here, I'm wondering why you didn't just play rook e1. Bishop e2 is also a fine move, and you can, I guess if TJ doesn't want to trade, he'll just go back to b2. But knight e2 is not good because you're just going to be pinning yourself, and now your knight is not very useful here. Hello, beginner players. How are you? Oh, you wanted to play f4. Okay. Well, the thing... You wanted to play f4. The thing with f4 is it's not clear that it's good for your pawn structure, because after black takes, now your pawn on e4 is going to be isolated. And now this is going to be a target, and also this bishop opens up. I guess you still have c3, but the b file is also open, and then b3 is going to be harder to play. So I think f4 is not the right plan here. it's a hard position to play. I guess you could try a rook lift. But your plan is to play against this D pawn. You want to double up and just put pressure on the D pawn. Or bring the, sorry, I guess you can't go there because of this bishop. But maybe you can bring this rook and then try to double up with the rooks. But you're playing against this D6 pawn. That's black's biggest weakness. And you don't want to let them play D5. And TJ, you played a really great middle game when you played. Rook B8 was great. And now you played, oh yeah, you played Queen C7 first, but D5 is also really good here as well. You can play D5. This is a good move. Rook D8 was good. And now finally D5, excellent move. Really good idea. You found the right plan. Yeah, and now here you thought for ages, and we were waiting for you to take with the pawn. Some people even wondered why you didn't pre-move taking with the pawn. But we're wondering why did you take with the rook and not with the pawn? What was your thinking? I'm interested if he takes with the rook or pawn was better. Oh yeah, you were debating it. So why do you think taking with the rook was better? Hello, Hansen. Thank you. My thinking was to get some sort of tempo by attacking the queen. I did long consider taking with the pawn. Yeah, I mean, long term, your pawns are just so strong, so it's better to preserve a good pawn structure. Labus is on a 10 stream streak. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Really cool. I had a 50% chance of being right. Well, always think of what's better, unless you have some winning tactic or it's really, really good for the short term. But in this case, taking with the rook, you do win a tempo, but it's not clear that long term this is better for you, because the open file, even though you're going to get control of it, it's easy for white to get control back. Once the D1 square is protected again, Chaotic can just get a rook to D1. But with the two central pawns, you're going to have these two central pawns controlling everything. You're just controlling the whole position. It's a great position, and it's a straightforward enough plan. You can put pressure on the C file. You can just limit all of white's pieces. Maybe in the future you can even play F5 and just have maybe start pushing all of the pawns. But you have so much control of the center that limits white's pieces, and white's plan is not very easy. White can't even force the pawn structure to break, because after F4 you'll just play E4, and then after C4 you can even just play D4. So you just have the two pawns working together, and it's really, really nice. You could get 5, yeah, if you got all of them together, you could. But it's very hard to play with white. So always think what makes your opponent's life harder. Because this actually makes your opponent's life easier. Even though you're directly attacking the queen, it's very easy to find a move. Queen E3, that's what you played. And now, Chaotic is, I guess, has some pressure on these, can create pressure on these pawns. But we were hoping for you to play C4, Chaotic. C4 is a good plan. Rook e1 was really good first because you need to move your knight, so that was a good move. Yeah, now you played your knight to g3. Maybe a knight here is better so that you can actually kick the rook and then you can bring the knight to e4. It's a bit more forcing. But here, this is where we were wondering if you would find the right plan. It's a very difficult plan, but if you work backwards, you can figure it out. What move would you like to play with black? Oh, sorry. That's your last one. What move would you like to make with black? It's not easy, no. But if you work backwards, you can figure it out. Like, if you could dream of playing any position, any move right now, if you could play it without your opponent being able to capture, what would it be? Yeah. If you could make a move for free. You're confused. Okay. So, okay, I'll ask another question, TJ. If you could push any pawn, which pawn would it be? You weren't thinking pawns. Okay, well, it is a pawn move. Wilkie is on the right track, so now that you maybe have an idea, how can you prepare that move? Hey, Ding. I know. After I finish up this stream, we'll raid her. Rook e8 to prepare the pawn push. Well, not e4. E4 is not the pawn push that you want. The pawn push that you want is f5, so how can you prepare f5? Also, rook e8, you only have one defender, whereas white has three, so that would be too slow. Yes, you want to connect your pawns. Your pawns work together. My dad always said his favorite phrase is, your pawns work like the fingers. So When you're playing your chess game, think about your fingers and how they're connected, and your hand, you want your pawns to work like fingers so that your hand can be useful. Rook F8. Yes, G6. G6 is the move. G6, and then you'll play F5, and then you can play E4 if you want, but E4 is not the main goal. The main goal is that you're controlling so much of the position. G6 is a beautiful move to play F5. It's very subtle and very like foolproof. You'll just play F5, and white can't really stop you from playing F5. Okay, I'm gonna speed up a bit. So Rook D1, great move by Chaotic. You want to trade these pieces. Okay, so loads of trades happening, and now I really thought this was gonna be a draw. Queen A5 was a stunning move. Excellent move, TJ. And now Chaotic, what is the only move you have here to hold on to the position? I know you don't have enough time, but there's only one move. Queen A5, great move by TJ. So, Chaotic. Hello, Sleazy. Yes, it's professional. Yeah, Queen E3. Queen E3, you stop the queen going to E1. You're also still putting pressure on E5. And you can move your bishop out of the way, I guess. TJ can probably take this pawn. Oh, now you can actually take on A7, but you do need to be kind of careful. You need to be kind of careful. And now how do you defend the bishop? Well, Hunzen, we'll look at that. F3 is really not good. F3 and F4 are not good. That's what happened in the game. But we will see that. So here, how can you save the bishop? Queen B8. Okay, and after king here. This doesn't quite work. This is not very obvious. Yeah, you can suggest moves. I guess the first move, Chaotic and TJ can the first guess can be Chaotic and TJ, and then you guys can chime in. Yeah, Queen D7. Queen D7 is good. And after Bishop E2, what's the idea? If you let Bishop E2, what should you play here? Hello, Luz. Okay, yeah. It is. Um, Thank you, TJ, for gifting a sub to Sleazy. Thank you so much. Yeah, Queen C8, you get perpetual check. Queen C8, King here, and they can't get out of it because you have a nice diagonal here. Oops, sorry. You have a really nice diagonal. And after this, then you also have draw here. So that's the idea. That's a very hard thing to see, but so don't worry about that. But after F4, TJ, you have a great move here. Only TJ, please. You have a really, really, really great move. What's the winning move for black? The game could have been over here. You had many options. Yeah, you used a lot of time here, but what were you thinking? Maybe you actually considered this move and you didn't end up playing it. Well, I know you didn't end up playing it, but maybe I wonder if you considered it. What move were you going to make? TJ only. Okay. Hello, thank you for the follow. What's the most Well, not the most. It's not the most threatening move because you actually did play a very threatening move, Queen B6, which is a check. But you have a really good. You thought if Queen D5, Queen takes A2, and Queen B5. Oh, Queen B5 is also interesting. Okay, it's none of those. Do you have any move that comes really close to the king? Okay, so actually all of these moves can be stopped with one move, Queen E1. Queen E1 just stops everything. So how can you not allow Queen E1? How do you not allow queen e1? I mean, queen e1 right now is, I guess, not being allowed. But what's a move that's very close to the king? Attacks this bishop. Yeah, queen d2 is a really, really good move. And now, what does white do? If white defends like this, now you've got queen e1 check, and it's going to be mate next move. Because the bishop is also protecting, so you just take. And if the bishop moves, bishop can't move here, and if the bishop moves to f3, now what do you do? It's made in 4 moves. Yeah, queen c1 is actually made in 6. Queen c1 is made in 6 because the king escapes a little bit. But let's look at this mate. So queen d2. King goes back to g1, and now we have the same position, so it's actually the same thing from here. So I'll just go back. So from here, mate in 4. You need to first remove the escaping square, and then you go for queen c1. So what is it? Yeah, queen e3. Queen e3 or queen d4. You want to force them to block first, and then you give this check, and now there's no good way of blocking because the bishop is still protecting this square. So first you block the king from escaping, and then you play queen c1 check. So that would have, queen d2 would have been really good. Anyway, I'm gonna fast forward a bit. Queen b3, queen f2. Well done for taking that pawn first. A lot of darlings didn't believe in you that you were going to take the pawn first before you traded, but that was a very, very good decision. And then you actually played an almost perfect endgame until you got to f3, and then you gave it away. And Chaotic... Wait, I just want to say to Chaotic here. Here, why did you play c4? Because you actually... I mean, you're a pawn down, but you could... You could have... It's very hard to draw this game, but you need to not put your pawns on light squares, so where should you have played instead? Yeah, sleazy is kind of, I guess... helping. Yes, c3 first. So you're right, you want to trade pawns, but... Well, c4 I guess doesn't really want to trade pawns, but c3 just helps you a little bit more. c3 and then you can play b4. c3, b4, and you can try to trade. If you can trade two of these pawns, I guess then you have a passed pawn, and then you can try to trade some more pawns here, and then it'll be easier to get a draw. Best of luck on your goal to CM, Max. So, even though c4 looks like it's locking in Black's bishop, now TJ found a really good plan with bishop c8 and bringing it around, and it's going to be hard to play. And now, after b5, what should you do? When you're down in material, you need to trade pawns, not pieces. You need to take that pawn, snap that off before he takes it back. So b5, you need to take it immediately. This was a gift. b5 was a gift, and now it's a draw again. So you could have gotten away with that, chaotic. You needed to take it. Bishop d5 is a nice square for the bishop, but yeah, now well done, TJ, for playing b4. But you really need to take that pawn. Trade pawns, not pieces. Remember, make things easier. Simplify. Okay, so before you tried your best with your king. And now this was an excellent move by TJ. Really, really good endgame. And now you have one nice plan. It doesn't work if TJ finds the best move, but I'm wondering. I'm just going to say it, but bishop c6, you want to try to attack this pawn. So if TJ gives a check here, now you play king d5 and you're going to take this pawn. So moving your bishop out of the way to try bring your king to d5 would have been a really, really nice plan. But TJ can stop it by playing king e6. So it's not forced, but it would be a nice try. Moving your king back is not going to help. And this was a great pawn sacrifice. I don't know if it was an intentional pawn sacrifice, but it was a really good one. I guess you don't really have any chances here, but yeah, this was good. And now f3. Why did you give away this pawn, TJ? Why did you play f3? Oh, it was an accident. Okay. It made things interesting, but if you just play king b2, it's very easy to play from here. Oh, f3 was intended. Okay. Why? Why did you play f3? The thing is, if his king goes there, then you can play f3. Now you can go for it. But you want to make another pass pawn so that you have two. It sort of worked. No, it didn't work. It gave him a chance to get a draw. So don't give away your passed pawns for free. Anyway, here, bishop d5, excellent move, chaotic. Really, really good move. And now, what move should you play? You need to be active. What move should you play with white, chaotic? King e3 is just too not active enough. Where do you need to go with your king? You can't stop him from going king b2, king a2. You can't stop him from taking that pawn. So where do you need to go to counterattack? Yeah, king e4. And then after this, where should you go? What's your plan? What's your plan here? Yes! Excellent! King e5 and king d6, and then you take these pawns. So if he take... There's no point him... Well, sorry, not no point, but he's not going to be able to promote if you take away all of his pawns. And now you have a passed pawn as well. Now you just play king d6. You push yours, and you can stop his pawn. It's not... I think it's not that... Well, sorry. What is your plan? Your plan, I guess, is you're going to sacrifice the pawn for the bishop, and then you can end up taking these. So I guess this is just a draw. Oh, sugar. Oh, okay. I didn't see this, but what's the best move? So here, what should you... Wait. Okay. What is the best move for black here? How can black win this game? I actually don't... This is a crazy plan. Yeah, bishop b7. Bishop b7. This is really hard. You need to try to figure out how to put the bishop in front of this bishop. So let's say you move here. Well, I guess your first plan is to take this, but this is really not easy. And then you're gonna bring here, but your idea is to bring the bishop in front of the diagonal. I mean, it's easy with the help of the engine, but I guess the idea is not hard to find because you want to bring your bishop in front of the diagonal, but finding the execution maybe is not so easy. So you need to protect the square with your king. But I guess these pawns can become a little bit scary, but they're just not in time. Anyway, let's go back. So here that was your last chance, Chaotic, to play king e4. If you played king e4 instead and went this way, you would have had drawing chances, but it's still not very easy. And then after this, TJ played it very well. It was already game over. You couldn't have saved it after that. So king e3, activity. Yeah, one chance after he played f3, and then yeah. And now king b3 would have been really nice as well to finish off with a nice pawn mate. Anyway, well done, TJ, and hard luck, Chaotic. That was an excellent game by you two. And great time management, TJ. And I'm happy that you used your time also, Chaotic. But yeah, that was really well played. Well done. Thanks for that exciting game. So everyone, I am going to raid I'm gonna raid, and I will be streaming tomorrow and Sunday. I'm going to be mixing law study and chess, maybe a little bit less chess, but I might not stream too long because I want to just take a bit of a break. Law study. We have a law exam on the 1st of December. No, it didn't send me to sleep. I mean, I did a bunch of different things. So if you do watch the VOD over, we didn't only watch your game. I played a bullet match, and I mean, the darlings always make things exciting anyway. So I had plenty of things to do. I'm all over the place with watch study. I know. I guess you did play fast, but you knew what you were doing, it seemed. A nice Sicilian play. But yeah. So keep an eye out on Discord of when we're gonna go live. We have 1 month. After this month, if we get to 100, we will have reached Partner Plus. So if anyone wants to support the channel, subscribing is the best way. Gifted subs and Prime subs don't count. And that's the only way to add to the points up here. So we're on 25, but we have plenty of time by the end of November. Thank you so much to everyone who came in, who is continuing their subscription, and thank you to all the tier 3s as well for helping accelerate the goal. Good night, Lucanian. Thank you so much for coming in. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope that you all stay inside from the storm. Don't go on treacherous roads, etc. We're gonna go over to Lonely Winter. Let's go to tomorrow. And we can help her get to Partner Plus also. She is aiming to get there. Thank you so much for coming in. Hard luck, Chaotic. Well done, TJ. And keep up the good chess. There's loads of darlings playing long time control. So if you guys do want to play a longer game, you can probably find someone in Discord, and you can practice against each other, and maybe you'll be on the stream and the whole focus will be watching your game. Well done again. I'll see you guys later, and have a great rest of your day, evening, and great weekend if I don't see you. All right, see you later. Bye. Thanks so much for coming in. See you later.